I see your weariness, my child. I know the depth of your exhaustion, the weight that bears down upon your spirit. I watch as you traverse this wilderness, questioning if the promised dawn will ever break upon your horizon. These are not mere words I speak to you now. They are truth, flowing from the very essence of who I am, meant to lift your spirit and transform your understanding. Rejoice, you who feel barren. Raise your voice in song, though you see no fruit. For I declare that those who feel desolate will bear more than those who seem complete. Make space in your life for what I am preparing. Expand your expectations. Push back the boundaries of what you think possible. Drive your stakes of faith deep into the ground, for I am about to expand your territory in ways you cannot yet fathom. You will reach out to the right and to the left, and through you, I will restore what was abandoned and rebuild what was destroyed. Do not let shame hold you back. The weight of past failures need not define you. The memories that haunt your quiet moments, I will help you move beyond them. The rejection you faced, the wounds that still ache in the depths of your being, I see them all. I am both your creator and your protector, the one who fashioned the earth itself. Yet I choose to draw near to you in intimate connection. When you felt abandoned, it was but a moment. Now I gather you back with a love that defends and restores. Yes, there was a time when my face seemed hidden, our connection clouded. But hear me clearly. My compassion for you runs deeper than the oceans I created. My love stands more immovable than the ancient mountains. Think of Noah and the flood, how I promised never again to cover the earth with those waters. With that same certainty, I promise you this. Though the mountains should crumble and the hills turn to dust, my steadfast care for you will not waver. The peace I establish with you will not break. I know right now everything feels heavy. The burden seems too great to bear. There are moments when you question the value of remaining faithful while suffering persists. But lift your eyes to see what I see. This season of hardship is crafting within you something eternal, something that outweighs all present difficulties. Your current struggles may feel endless, but they are crafting something magnificent. In the scope of eternity, these troubles are but a passing moment. I am working through every disappointment, every rejection, every heartache. Nothing is wasted in my hands. When others betray you, when they twist your words or try to destroy what I've given you, remember this truth. No weapon formed against you will find its mark. Every voice raised in accusation will be silenced. This is my promise to those who serve me. I myself will defend your cause. Let me speak to the depths of your spirit. The wilderness you walk through now is not your final destination. This desert is not where your story ends. I am leading you through it, transforming it into fertile ground. Even now, I am preparing to lavish you with evidence of my goodness that will leave no doubt about who has fought for you. Your tears do not fall unnoticed. Each moment of questioning, each dark night of doubt, I am there though you may not sense my presence. The enemy's attacks against you will not succeed. Stand firm in this truth. Let it sink deep into your bones. I have established you on a foundation that cannot be shaken. When the storms come, and they will come, you will not be swept away. I am transforming your weaknesses into strengths, your places of vulnerability into fortifications of grace. This is not about your ability to endure, but about my faithfulness to complete what I have begun in you. In time, you will look back on this season with understanding. You will see how every step, even the painful ones, led you closer to the purposes I have for you. Your current limitations are not permanent barriers. They are opportunities for me to display my power in your life. Remember, I do not measure as the world measures. What appears as delay is often my perfect timing. What feels like rejection is frequently my protection. What seems like a detour is usually my direct path to bringing about your greatest good. Take heart, beloved one. This season of testing is temporary, but its rewards are eternal. I am not finished with your story. The very struggles that now weigh you down will become the foundation of your testimony. Through you, others will discover the depth of my faithfulness and the power of my restoring love. Stand firm in this truth today. Let it strengthen your spirit and renew your courage. The wilderness will not last forever. The promised land lies ahead, and I will bring you into it in my perfect timing. My beloved child, I see you running this race I've set before you. From the moment you gave your heart to me, you entered a journey unlike any other. Let me tell you what I see when I watch you move through each stage of this path. At first, you started simple. You came with nothing but your willingness, your open heart, and your determination. That was all I needed from you. As you progressed through the first stages, I watched you develop strength. Each challenge you overcame added something unique to your character. Each victory, each lesson learned, each time you chose to persevere made you more distinct, more capable. With each new level of growth, the opposition intensified. You've noticed this, haven't you? The more you advance, the more attention you draw. Others see the distinct mark of my presence on your life. Some celebrate it, while others feel threatened by it. You've become marked by experience, bearing the evidence of every victory and every scar. You've learned movements and maneuvers you never thought possible. Remember when you first started? You could barely handle the basics of life. Now look at you, navigating complex situations with a wisdom that comes only through experience and intimacy with me. You've developed spiritual reflexes that surprise even you sometimes. But here's what I need you to hear today. You're approaching a crucial moment. You're nearly at the finish line of this particular race, this season I've had you in. The promised land I've prepared for you is within sight. It's that place of abundance I've whispered to you about during our quiet moments together. That position of influence I've been preparing you for. That breakthrough in your destiny that we've discussed in the secret place. And because you're so close, the opposition is about to intensify in a very specific way. The enemy of your soul knows your vulnerabilities. He sees how long you've been running this race, how the isolation has worn on you, how you sometimes long for more. This is why I'm warning you now. In these final moments before your breakthrough, you'll face a particular kind of temptation. It might come disguised as a relationship, perhaps a potential partner who seems to understand you perfectly, or a business opportunity that appears to be exactly what you've been waiting for. It could be an old habit trying to resurrect itself, whispering that just one more time won't hurt. The temptation will be tailored specifically to your current vulnerabilities. It might appeal to your loneliness, your fatigue, or your desire for acknowledgement. It might seem like a shortcut to the very things I've promised you. But listen carefully. You've developed too much discernment to fall for these tactics now. Through every level of this race, I've taught you to recognize genuine opportunities from hollow imitations. You've learned to distinguish the difference between my voice and the voice of the enemy. You've experienced enough to know that compromising with darkness, even briefly, can derail your progress for years. This is a decisive time where every choice carries heightened significance. You're operating in a season where timing is crucial, where every decision must align perfectly with the destiny I've prepared for you. What encourages me about you is that you've developed a spiritual momentum that's nearly unstoppable. Yes, the temptation might appeal to your natural senses, but your spirit has been so strengthened through this journey that you can see through the deception. You've learned to recognize when something is designed to derail you. No no matter how attractive it appears on the surface. You're at a place now where you can make firm decisions without being swayed by guilt or manipulation. You can identify threats to your destiny and cut them off swiftly, without lengthy deliberation or emotional entanglement. This isn't about being cold-hearted. It's about being focused on the greater purpose I've placed within you. Remember the countless times throughout this race when you thought you couldn't continue, but you did. Remember the obstacles that seemed insurmountable, yet somehow you found a way through. That wasn't just you. That was my strength working through you, developing a resilience that would carry you to this very moment. Now, as you approach this finish line, stay alert, but not anxious. You've been trained for this moment. Every previous victory has prepared you for this final sprint. Every lesson learned has equipped you to recognize and reject anything that would hinder your progress now. You're closer than you've ever been. The breakthrough you've been contending for is within reach. Don't allow any last-minute distraction, no matter how alluring, to divert you from the destiny I've prepared. Your discernment is sharp, your spirit is strong, and your determination is unwavering. You've come too far, learned too much, and grown too strong to fall for any final deceptions. This is your moment of crossing over. Run with purpose, run with clarity. Run with the assurance that every step brings you closer to the fulfillment of everything we've discussed. The victory is already secured. You need only to complete the course set before you. My beloved, every breath holds purpose. Each step along your path carries deeper meaning than you realize. Joy and sorrow both shape you, teaching wisdom that draws you closer to understanding who you truly are. Even when meaning seems distant, my hand guides your journey. When darkness surrounds you and questions cloud your mind, I work in depths your heart is still learning to fathom. If grief weighs heavy today, come rest in my presence. My arms remain open, ready to embrace you. Here, in this sacred space, let your burdens fall away. Let me lift the weight that bows your shoulders. Let me carry the load that makes your steps heavy. This season of sorrow will pass like morning mist before dawn's first light. As you attune your spirit to my voice, your heart will rise from these ashes of grief. Today marks a fresh beginning, not just another sunrise, but a divine moment to rediscover the eternal spark within you. Take this time to breathe deeply of my grace and find restoration for your weary soul. Let peace flow through you, beyond human understanding. Let joy take root deeper than circumstance. Set down those heavy cares, if only for this moment. Place your struggles before me. I understand their weight far better than you know. When the world spins too quickly and your strength falters, my strength never diminishes. My resources never run dry. This quiet space holds love without measure or limit, compassion that never exhausts itself, and the deep acceptance your heart has always longed to find. See yourself through my eyes, cherished beyond measure, valued beyond price, crafted with care. Let this truth sink deep into your bones, reshaping how you view yourself. Those anxious thoughts hold no real power. They are shadows before light. Each trial faced, each storm weathered, has shaped you into something extraordinary. Your scars tell a story of resilience, not of defeat, but of overcoming. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every tear shed in secret has expanded your capacity for compassion and understanding. Walk closely now along this path. My intentions overflow with hope and harmony. While earthly riches and fleeting fame may not come, I offer treasures of far greater worth. Wisdom from walking through fire, understanding born of wrestling with difficult questions, and peace that remains steady when everything else trembles. Greet each sunrise with quiet anticipation. Let love become your foundation, wisdom your guide. Drink deeply from the well of my presence. Let these words strengthen your spirit for whatever lies ahead, whatever mountains rise before you. Your worth transcends success or failure, acceptance or rejection, the shifting standards of a changing world. My love remains constant, unchanging through every season. Today, receive something the world cannot provide. Joy deeper than circumstance, stronger than any storm. Not fleeting happiness that dissolves at the first sign of trouble, but an anchor holding steady when waves crash over you and winds howl fiercely. Each tear, each wound, each moment of uncertainty leads to greater understanding. Nothing lacks purpose or meaning. Every experience prepares you for things yet unseen. Your spirit resonates with my presence. When darkness threatens to overwhelm, remember, light always finds a way through the smallest cracks. Release those fears binding you like chains. Let go of bitterness weighing down your heart. Shed the doubts, whispering lies in night hours. Hold fast to what endures beyond time. Hope, faith, and love in their purest forms. When waves threaten, my strength flows through you like a mighty river. I see beyond current struggles to the person emerging through them. Others' words or actions do not define your worth. My image lives within you. Even in weakness, power flows through you like living water. No promise returns empty, no word fails its purpose. Your path brims with possibility, with moments of beauty you cannot yet imagine. Nothing, no circumstance, no mistake, no storm, diminishes my love. Find refuge in these promises that never fail. Build bridges instead of walls in this broken world. Let compassion span the chasms dividing people from each other and from me. Transform your pain into light for others walking through darkness. Your love can heal what's broken and strengthen what remains. Consider David facing his giant. Victory came through faith rather than might. Speak what your spirit knows deeply. Nothing lies beyond my power to restore, redeem, and renew. Your voice carries authority when rooted in truth and conviction born of experience. Release anxious thoughts. Watch fear transform into courage, worry into peace, confusion into clarity. Why carry what was meant to be shared? Give me your uncertainty, your pain, your confusion. Open your heart fully. No need for pretense or polished prayers. Share your deepest fears, hidden dreams, raw emotions. What could overwhelm the one who shaped the stars? I know every chamber of your heart, every unnamed longing, every unspoken prayer. That emptiness you sometimes feel signals your spirit's need for deeper connection with mine. Look around at those placed in your life, companions for the journey, reflecting my care. Support them as they support you. Fight for these connections. True community reflects my presence in tangible ways, showing facets of love you can see and touch. Your future holds possibilities you cannot yet imagine. Remember how light pierced through when all seemed lost. Each step builds strength and character. Grace provides everything needed for each moment. Power shines brightest through cracks of weakness and uncertainty. Keep climbing higher, reaching deeper. Don't surrender what we've built through trials and triumph. Show grace to those who wound you, not for their sake, but because freedom from bitterness opens doors to deeper healing. Leave revenge behind. I understand betrayal's sting, but don't let it poison peace freely given. Doors open where humans see only walls. Paths light up where darkness seems complete. Every opportunity leads toward growth, even with unclear destinations. Like a shepherd knowing each of his sheep, I guide with tender care and perfect wisdom. Love flows without end, without condition, without limit. Begin each day knowing goodness surrounds you like air. Every kindness shown, every grace extended creates ripples beyond sight or understanding. When questions of provision arise, remember, I prepare opportunities, open doors, and unexpected blessings that inspire awe. Breathe deeply of peace. Release tension, anxiety, fear. Feel my presence surrounding you like a warm embrace. Every burden released finds perfect rest. Strength rises in weakness. Light clarifies confusion. Love encompasses every aspect of your being. Past, present, future, constant as stars. Rest in complete knowing, perfect treasuring, eternal loving. Nothing separates you from this love, no height, depth, power, or circumstance. Each morning brings fresh mercies, new opportunities for grace. Every evening offers reflection on faithfulness. Through every moment, love remains steady as mountains, deep as seas. Walk forward with quiet confidence, knowing tomorrow rests secure, and you remain forever cherished with perfect love and tender care. Rest now in peace, washing over like gentle waves. Joy sings in heaven over your life. Love has no beginning and no end. It simply is as constant as truth itself, as eternal as divine nature. You are my beloved child, and nothing will ever change that profound and beautiful truth. Believe in me, the God who brings growth. I will not leave you in need. Your stories of triumph will emerge from your struggles, and what once seemed impossible will become reality. To those who have doubted you, and even to your own doubts, know that I am here to meet all your needs. You will no longer live in want, and fear will not trouble you anymore. I am your provider, caring for you and your loved ones in ways beyond your imagination. You don't need anyone else because you have me. If you're in need, facing financial troubles, or unsure how you'll make it, know that unexpected change is coming. Maybe you're searching, wondering how you'll provide. Don't give up, because I'm working on your behalf. My messengers are with you, and I'm granting you favor so that when doors open, you will walk through them. The road may be rough, but my favor and your faith will guide you into prosperity. You will rejoice as your debts are settled and as you continue to bless others. Even in this dark time, I am working behind the scenes to create a path for you. I will bring streams to the desert, making a way where there seems to be none. Believe in my ability to heal, to bring change, to uplift you and your family. Remember, I am your solution, your teacher, your source, your shelter. Allow me into your life, especially deep within your heart. You came here with openness to hear my words. Hold these words close. Let them wash away the thoughts of yesterday and fill your mind, heart, and soul. I am always reaching out to you, even in the silence when you think no one is there. Listen with your heart, for I am near. Walk with confidence and faith. Though you cannot see me, you can feel my presence. Do not be afraid. Sense my presence and have faith in my ability to do great things. I'm holding your hand, leading you with love. And my plans for you are greater than you can imagine. The storms will cease, the winds will quiet, the seas will calm, and you will find safety with me. Day or night, fear will not control you. Today is a new beginning, an opportunity to release yesterday's hurts and failures. You were not meant to bear the burdens of the past. Let go. Let your mind find rest. I am ready to carry what you cannot. When you release it, you open yourself to my peace. A peace beyond understanding awaits you. Begin by speaking life over yourself. Use words that bring hope and encouragement. I can. I am loved. I will. Declare my strength, for your words shape your world. Do not be discouraged. Wise words foster growth. Though challenges come to steal, kill, and destroy, suggesting change is impossible and your future hopeless, remember that nothing is impossible with me. I can transform your life, your relationships, your finances, your pain, your joy, your confusion, and your clarity. But you must ask, and I will begin. It won't always be easy, but I will support you throughout. I will make you strong and courageous, and I will lead the way. When you fall, I will catch you. When you stumble, I will lift you up. You are not defined by what you do, but by what I do for you. My love for you is everlasting. Out of love, I will grant you what you desire, but you must believe that I can make it happen. Know that I have endured much for you. It was for you. I did it so that today you could find peace, hope, and healing. Whatever burdens you, bring it to me, and I will exchange it for my peace. My child, your time has come to believe and to walk in faith. My promises are unbreakable, and my love for you will never end. Let today be the day you step into the future I have prepared for you. Walk confidently, knowing that I am guiding you. Look around, my dear one, at the world I have created for you. Everything around you is a work of my hands. Listen to my voice above all others. The world may say you are small, but you are not insignificant. I have breathed life into you. I made you in my image. You are my creation. I placed you here to do good works. Do not be discouraged when the path ahead seems daunting. I am shaping you, refining you, making you into the person I have always envisioned. Have faith, even when you don't understand. I am orchestrating everything for your good. When you wake each day, let your first thoughts be of me. Speak words of love aloud. Speak words of gratitude. Let your heart overflow with thankfulness. Gratitude allows you to see what you have in a new light, to find sufficiency in what you possess, to recognize rather than dismiss the blessings around you. You are never without the prospect of finding good, for I am your source of hope. You are never without the chance of gaining strength, for I am your strength. Yet I am beyond any advantage or possession, for I am not an object. I am the one who remains when chaos surrounds you. Let my love be the center of your life. Show kindness to others. Offer forgiveness and grace and be merciful. Let every act and decision reflect my kindness to you, and let your choices illuminate the world around you. As you do, you will build a life filled with love and purpose. Lean on me, and together we will navigate the journey ahead. I will draw near to you and strengthen you. I will take you by the hand, and we will travel together through the winding roads and the long way home. My love for you is boundless, and I will not tire of leading you, comforting you, holding you up when you are weary. Believe in me, my child, and know that my plans for you are filled with hope, joy, and a future beyond your greatest expectations. Embrace my words, and the confusion in your mind will fade, allowing rivers of pure thoughts and renewed understanding to flow in. Flowers of joy will bloom where there was once sadness. Where there was hurt, you will find renewed vitality. I wish you would forgive yourself. I forgave you long ago. Forgiveness isn't just about letting go of your own mistakes. It is also about accepting the freedom and reflection I offer you. I see that you carry sorrow for your own actions. For too many years you have held onto them like a burden you can't release. Look at me, my child. Let my love pour into your heart. Let my eyes and voice guide you. Let your feet follow the path I have laid out. You are a traveler on this earth, not a permanent resident. You have one path and one purpose. Live accordingly. Live with love, meaning, and nurture yourself. Follow my footsteps and do not be afraid. I will grant you my blessing, a gift beyond measure. All I ask is that you give me your heart. Give it to me today and I will fill your life with joy, removing the sorrows that have turned your smile into a frown. You have faced trials for too long. I know your struggles. You have felt inadequate, beaten down by failures, hurt so deeply that you didn't think you had the strength to carry on. Yet I have supported you through it all. You have been haunted by the things that hold you down, but I am going to make you strong, to lift you up and out of the burdens that weigh on you. You know the things that hold you back, familiar weights you've carried your whole life. You might think that you are defined by them, but I'm telling you that you are not. I have loved you as you are, and I have chosen you to succeed, to overcome, to show others that there is a way beyond the brokenness and the consequences of wrongdoing. Let them see my purpose in someone who is genuine. This giving of yourself won't be easy, but can you not believe me when I tell you that my provision is more than enough to compensate for what the world has taken away? My love is everlasting, and my blessings are boundless. I am your helping hand and your strength. Receive what I offer with grace. I will change not only you, but everything around you. I am your life, your hope. Let me show you my transformation, my ability to change you in such a way that those who knew you will not recognize the strength and faithfulness in you. Give me your heart, and I will transform you into a vessel of my love. Your heart will overflow with joy, and everyone in your family and circle of friends will be touched by your grace and peace. My transformation is more than a superficial change. It will touch your very essence and alter you to your core as you become a shining light reflecting my love on earth. I am doing a new thing. I will make a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. The barren places will rejoice and blossom. I will bring nourishment to the dry lands, turning desolation into a blessing for all. Then people will know me, for I will reach out to them and gather those who feel outcast. I will call out, bring my children from distant places, everyone who bears my name, whom I have created for my glory. Bring forth those who have eyes but do not see, those who have ears but do not hear. My plans for you are greater, more beautiful, and stronger than you can imagine. If you don't receive exactly what you asked for, it is because I am preparing something much greater. If I remove people from your life, it is because I am clearing the way for something better. I am liberating you. I want to take the load off your shoulders, to clear your path, and to lift you to higher places because I love you. Sometimes what you lose is not truly a loss, but the beginning of something different, something better. Have faith in the process, for I see beyond what your eyes can perceive. I will bring into your future those who are genuine, people who will uplift you, protect you, and love you. I want you to distance yourself from those who wish to harm you with their toxic influences, those who bring you down. Step away from anything that will harm you. Don't let anyone steal your joy, nor let your loved ones get entangled in negativity. What I'm telling you is truth. My love for you is alive, and all my promises will come to pass. Speak to me with faith, with devotion, with surrender, and you will realize that your dreams are not just illusions. They are the life I have in store for you. Pay attention, my child. I am earnest. I don't want you to fall. I want you to stand up, stand straight, stand tall, and shine. I want you to live a life of meaning, joy, and fulfillment. You've been looking for a sign, for direction. Here I am. I'm speaking to you. My future for you is bright, full of joy, strength, and abundant fruitfulness. But to reach it, you must leave behind the shadows that bind you. You must prepare to leap forward on the road I have laid before you. The path I have been preparing for you is filled with glory and honor. You are always under my care. I will provide for you. I will guide you. This is the path you will walk. This is the way I will lead you to the life I have promised. There will be times when the way forward is unclear, when you feel lost and unsure of yourself, perhaps even feeling as if I have abandoned you. But that is not the case. In these darkest moments, I will be your light, and in your times of need, I will be your comfort. Surrender your heart and see the blessings and peace I will bring, not only to your life, but to all those who witness the work I do in you. You will be a living testimony of my grace, and through you, others will come to know my love. Let me draw you near, my love. Come and rest. Right now, in the quiet, I want you to come close and listen carefully. Draw near to hear my whispers of love and truth, my heart to your heart. I have come to encourage you. I have come to strengthen you. This is a time of hopefulness, a time of love and renewal. Embrace this moment and let us begin anew. My ways are higher than the world's ways, yet I make them known to those who seek me with sincere hearts. Continue walking this path with me. There is so much more ahead. Amen.